Brian back here with a look at Injective. Okay, first thing I want to point out here. All right, obviously we dropped this trend line, lost it, and then pushed down. Now, if we take a look at a few things here, let's put a Fibonacci on here. Let's see what we got. We're low down here to our high. All right, yeah, came right down to a 618 here. Okay, and we have got a bounce so far. All right, a few things I want to keep an eye on here to definitely watch and see what happens here. You got. We're going to zoom in a little bit here. All right, so you can see what I'm doing here. Number one, you have 5 waves down right here. All right, let me see here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 3 was up there. Well, don't really matter. 3, 4, 5. Okay, you got 5 waves down right there, which signified, a bottom here. Then you had a run up. Then we lost this. Now, what I am looking at is right here. Okay, possible 2, 3, 4. The possible 5th wave down here, which would be kind of crazy. That would drop this down, down towards, just to give you an idea. This wave 4 is probably gonna, let's say it stops right where it's at. It's 16 bucks. I don't know, what would that put on a fib? Let's take a look. If we're low to our high, that would put it down at a 786. Wow, would that be a buy? All this stuff going on with all this war stuff and everything else is just we're definitely in a bull run. There's no question about that. Okay, I absolutely 100% believe that. Let's see if that correlates with any kind of major support areas in here. Right through here, yeah, it does. It definitely does. Weekly support, all through here, right in this area. So is that a possibility? It's definitely a possibility. Okay, if Injective pulls back to a 786, I will be all over that. No question about it. Okay, now let's take a look at some RSIs here. It just looks like a perfect 5 waves down. It really does to me. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like a perfect 5 waves. Now Bitcoin over here, that would mean Bitcoin has another push down, all right, which personally I believe it does. All right, now it has come close to a 618. Well, here, if we measure this out, and we'll go from there to there. Okay, you can see the wick down here towards that 618, but I just believe it has one more push down. That 12-hour RSI is reset, and at the bottom, the daily is reset, and at the bottom. Okay, but you have your 8-hour. The 8-hour is about 3/4 of the way up. The 4-hour is about near the top. Now, what would convince me that Bitcoin has bottomed is a break of this resistance right here. Okay, a breakout of it. So far it's gotten rejected off of it, and I just think it has one more push down to do. All right, any kind of 5th wave. Let's see here. You could have a bottom right there, very possible. Okay, I'm not going to doubt that. If this is a 3rd and a 4th wave up, that measured out perfect for a 5th wave. So we'll see what happens here with this resistance. Okay, definitely keep a close eye on that. All right, if it gets rejected, though, I believe it. Me personally, I think it has one more push down. It hasn't done the measured move of this wedge yet. And I'm taking it from way in there, okay, and I'm moving it over here. It hasn't done it yet. So I'm thinking it still has a push down. Anywhere from 57 to 58,000 bucks, somewhere in that range. We'll see what happens here. But if that happens, obviously it's going to push everything else down a little bit. Now these pushbacks, man, they scare everybody out of the market. And then once we bottom and really start ripping, that's when everybody jumps back. Jumps back in when it's too late. You want to buy when it's red, when it's down, when nobody wants it. That's the whole point of it. Okay. Now, is it possible Injective bottomed here? Well, the daily's heading up. We have the 12-hour RSI getting near the top. We have the 8-hour actually bearish right now. You can see the red candle here. The 4-hour has turned back up. Now, what would convince me that Injective has bottomed? Well, it would be a takeout of this level right up here. Right up here about 30, 31, 32 bucks, and a close above that. That would take out, that would violate a wave one. That would violate, let me just put this on here. Okay, that would violate this wave one, which actually the wave one came down to here with a wick. Okay, so it's down here, but any closing candle, I would say above $32 would probably signify that a bottom has come in. Now if it hasn't, I'd be watching for that last wave down here, which would be absolutely crazy. But hey, anything can happen here. It could be a little bit higher than that. It could be up. Let's see here. Just want to get these measurements as good as I can. And check out that level 3 membership, guys, for $14.99, 22 videos, or 9 hours of videos, and a link to our Discord. It's definitely worth it, for sure. All right, that would put 18 right up around 1850-ish area. All right, if this wave 4 is done, a fifth wave down would put it right around that area, 1850. I'm going to avoid this wick right here. I don't know. If you use it, that just don't make sense to me. Okay, I think that wick was probably a Bitcoin move or whatever. So yeah, actually it would head right back down into the spot where it wicked down to here, to 1860, 1850, somewhere right around that range. So keep an eye on Injective, guys. Could have another push down here, or if it closes above this level up here, then the bottom would be in. But I just don't see that happening right now. I think Bitcoin has one more push down. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you soon.